Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's Machanga back with another video. So I wanted to show you this build because some of us are looking for something a little more clean and sleek to use in Kodi over all of the extravagant builds that are available. So I wanted to share this one with you guys. Now, as usual, I'm going to give you an overview of what this build has to offer, and you can decide for yourself if this is something that you want to use in your Kodi. Now, of course, later in the video, I will show you how you can go ahead and get this installed, as well as make some changes if you want to. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, when you first install the build, the very first section you're going to come to is going to be search. Now, with the search, you have a few different options. You can actually search all. You can search in Covenant, Elysium, Poseidon, Specto. You can search in Bob, Duckpool, Flixnex, Release Hub, UK Turks, YouTube, and Wolfpack. Now, I am going to go ahead and demonstrate to you that the search function in this build is working. So let's see. I'm going to click on Search All. And I'm going to search for a movie I like. I'm going to use Carrie, for example. Okay, now when you use the search all function, you have to choose an option that you want to look at. So if you're looking for movies, you choose movies. If you're looking for TV shows, you can scroll over and choose TV shows. But since Carrie is a movie that I like, I'm going to click on movies. It's the very first option. Give it a moment. And as you can see, it did not take any time to actually load up, and it gives me what I'm looking for. So I did want to show you guys that is working in this build. Now I'm going to go back. Now I can actually search within specific video add-ons. So for example, if I want to search within Covenant, if I click on Covenant, give it a moment, and you can see I can choose to search movies, TV shows, or people. So I'm going to click on movies. Now, one of my favorite movies of all time, Misery, I'm going to search for it. Give it a moment, and as you can see, it actually pulls up exactly what I'm looking for. It's that fast, it's smooth, and it just works. So I just wanted to show you guys that. All right, so let's go back out of that. All right, moving on. Next, we have the movie section. Now, when you access the movie section, it does have active widgets at the bottom. So if you scroll down, you can scroll through any of the movies that are available here. So you can just scroll through. It's going to give you a thumbnail as well as a description. And you can find one that you like. So for example, if I want to click on John Wick, if I click on John Wick, as you can see, it starts to load in Covenant. That's the video add-on that is going to pull this content from. All right, I typically give it around 10 seconds. If it goes beyond 10 seconds, I just click cancel. And then I just click on whatever the first option is in the list. All right, and when you give it a moment, as you can see, it will start to play. Now, I'm just going to go ahead and pause that for a moment. Now, the reason why I'm pausing it is because I want to show you that you can actually access subtitles. It's super simple. As you can see right here, it says subtitles disabled. Now, you can actually enable that. So what you want to do is you want to scroll over until you see audio. When you click on audio, you're going to get a few different options, but what you're looking for is enable subtitles. So I'm going to click on enable subtitles. When I click on it, it gives me a little checkbox. I'm going to click on close to go ahead and close that out. Now it says subtitles enabled. Now you can go to subtitles download. So this is where you can access the subtitles. So when I click on subtitles download, it's going to access subscene.com, and you can go through the list, choose whichever one you want to access subtitles for your movie, and it'll start to work from there. So I'll just click on the first option. It doesn't really matter which one you use, and then you can just resume your movie. All right, we're not going to watch this movie in this video, so I'm going to carry on. But I just wanted to show you that you can easily turn on and enable the subtitles. All right, now under movies, we also have a sub menu here. So this is where you can access all movies. You can browse by year, actors or actresses, new releases, one-click movies, as well as box set movies, box set kings, More Power, Movie Madness, DR Stream, Pyramid Movies, Wolfpack Movies, Duckpool Movies, Maverick Movies, Movie Dude, Flixnex Movies, Elysium Movies, Specto, Covenant, Poseidon, and Release Hub. All right, we're going to move on to TV shows. Now, with TV shows, it's exactly like the movies section. You're going to get your option at the very top, and you're going to get the widget here at the bottom. And you can scroll through the TV shows. And once you find one you like, you just click on it, give it a moment, and it's actually going to load up the seasons for you in Covenant. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at the TV shows submenu. This is where you have all TV shows, amazing TV, reality TV, popular TV shows, new TV shows. You have TV networks, one-click TV shows, TV box sets, classic TV shows, 24/7 TV shows, Telebox, Duckpool TV, Flixnet TV, Elysium TV, Specto TV, Covenant TV, Poseidon TV, and Release Hub. All right, let's move on to the live TV section. Now, the live TV section does not have an active widget, so it's nothing to scroll down and click on, but you do have some live TV options that are available to you. Now, for me, I do not use a live TV option that's available in Kodi. The one I use is outside of Kodi. I will leave a link in the video description if you guys want to check that out. But you do have some options here. Now we have Spins TV Pro. That's going to be a paid live TV option. I'll leave a link in the video description. If you guys want to get more information about that, you can reach out to them on their Google Plus page and they'll tell you all about it. Now, a really popular one is C Cloud TV. We have Goodfellas, Made in Canada, Quantum, Live Hub. We have Maverick IPTV, USA TV, and news channels. And you can access all of these from the live TV submenu. Okay, moving on to the sports section. Now, I'm not a big sports watcher, but this build does have all of the popular sports add-ons. So when it comes to things like Sports Devil and Pro Sports, Motor Replays, all of that's included in the submenu of this sports section. Now, I do watch UFC pay-per-view. It is something that I watch on my live TV option that is paid and is outside of Kodi. Like I said, the link is in the description if you want to get more information about that. But this does have, like I said, Sports Devil, Pro Sports, Sports Central, Sports Replays, Sports Arena, Motor Replays, WWE On Demand. That's one I get questions about all the time. Planet MMA. We have Bob Sports, Maverick Sports, UK Turk Sports, Pyramid Sports. You have boxing and you have fitness. So I'm going to click on the fitness option. Now you can scroll through and find something you like. Hopefully it does have a pretty extensive fitness section. But if you do not have this build and you have UK Turk playlist, you can get access to this fitness option in whatever you already have if you have that specific video add-on. So I just wanted to let you know because some of you guys reach out to me and say, well, does this build have fitness? Well, typically the builds that I post are going to have fitness, but if you don't want to install the build just for the fitness section, you can access it in UK Turk playlist. So I just wanted to point that out to you. But like I said, you can scroll through, hopefully find something you like. All right, moving on, we have the kids section. Now the kids section is going to give you all of your things like Disney channels, anime, Disney movies, Bob's Kids, Pyramids Kids, Stream Hub anime. You can watch cartoons, you can access Toon Mania, and you can get Disney originals as well. Now the kids section is not something I need, so typically at the end of the video, I'll show you how you can actually delete out sections that you know you're not going to use. The kids section, and there's another section in here that I know that I'm not going to use, but we'll talk about that later in the video. All right, let's go ahead and move on. And actually, I'll just show you how it looks if you click on one of these options under kids. So for example, if I click on Disney movies, give it a moment to load up, and this is how it loads up. It has this really nice, attractive, and smooth layout. And you can scroll through, find what you're looking for, and click on it directly from here. All right, I just wanted to show you that. Now we're going to move on to the horror section. I do like the horror section, and this is where you can find one-click horror, Wes Craven, Stephen King, which is my favorite, pyramid horror, horror box sets. You can find horror movies, Get Scared, Halloween and Horror, and Fear of the Dark. So if I click on Fear of the Dark, And as you can see, it loads up right here. And this is actually going to be using Covenant. All right. We're going to move on. Now, this is the other section that I'm personally not going to be using in this build. I did keep it here so I can show you guys it is available in the build. But this is the extra section. This is where you can find some themes, crime, 80s movies, Star Wars movies, DC versus Marvel movies, stand-up comedy, Kodi Zone, and some documentaries. If you guys are into that, you do have that available here. So if I click on documentaries, I can scroll through and you can find some documentary content available here. But this is not a section I'm going to use, so I will get rid of it. I just don't want it to clutter up my build any more than it has to. All right, now we're going to move on to the ladies section. Again, another section I will not be using, but I did want to show you guys it is available. So if you're looking for actresses, ladies lifestyle, chick flicks, blues movies, ladies lounge, arts and crafts, or culinary, it is available to you in this section. Okay, now we have the all-in-one section. So this is going to give you access to some of those add-ons that are all-in-one when it comes to, it has video content, movies, TV shows, live TV, all of that stuff mixed up together. This is where you're going to find that. We have Picasso, Wolfpack, The Pyramid, UK Turks, Quantum, we have Bob, we also have Maverick TV and Stream Hub. Okay, next we're going to move on to the music section. Now this is where you can find SoundCloud, Music Choice, UK Turks Radio, Pyramid Radio, TA Streams, Music Zone, as well as Wolfpack Music, Tunes, Paragon Music, The Jukebox. You can find Live in Concert, Music TV, U Music, and Now Music. Okay, moving on to the next section. We have programs. Now, as you can see, guys, a lot of these sections do not have active widgets. And that's one of the things that make this a pretty fast and smooth build, especially for something like a Fire Stick or a low spec Android box. This is going to work pretty well for those devices. And of course, any other higher end device. All right, now in the program submenu, this is where you can find Spins TV Bills. You can find the Spins TV Wizard. You can do a speed test on your device if you choose. You can also access maintenance. Now, the Spins TV Wizard that's included with this build, it will automatically clear the cache, the packages, and the thumbnails for you every single time you open Kodi. You do not have to manually do those things, but if you want to, underneath programs in the submenu, you have the maintenance option. You can also update add-ons and you can access YouTube as well. This is also where you can find Aries Wizard. Now you've seen in other videos, if you've watched my other videos, I do like to use Aries Wizard to do a fresh start. You can also do a fresh start using the Spins TV Wizard. You can also do a fresh start using another method. It will be linked in the video description because once we get to the installation portion, you will need to fresh start. So this method may not work for you, but there are other options. All right, you can also save data. You can use emulators and ROMs. You can also access Android games and Android Zone. All right, we're going to move on to the add-on section. Now, this is going to give you access to all of your add-ons. You have all add-ons, program add-ons, music add-ons, and video add-ons. At the bottom, you do have the widget here, and you can scroll through, and this is where you can find any of the add-ons that are available in this build. This is the list you want to look at. If you want to see exactly what it comes with, this is where you want to go. All right, we're going to move on to favorites. Now, right now, this is blank for me, but if you click on favorites, again, it's blank. If I save a movie or a TV show that I want to watch later, or it's one of my favorites, it's going to come up in this section. All right, now we have system. Now in system, when you first install this build, the widget at the bottom is going to give you system information. I don't need to see my system information, so I decided to set it up for something more functional for me, which is going to be a weather widget. And I'll show you how to change that if you like. You can just leave a comment and I'll show you that. But in the system submenu, this is where you're going to find system settings, skin settings, weather, system information, add-on browser, and also file manager. So for those of you that want to add additional add-ons to this build, you want to come to the System submenu, click on File Manager, and this is where you're going to add your source to add whatever add-on or content you're trying to access. Also, this is where you can find skin settings. So if you want to make some customization changes to this particular build like I've done, then this is where you want to go. Again, this is System submenu, access your skin settings, and then you can make some changes. All right, and as you can see, we are back to the very beginning from what I showed you, back to the search function. Now, like I said, this build right here is a lot different from any of the others that I've shown you. I've used this build previously when it was first released. It has been totally revamped. For me, it has been fast, it's been smooth, everything is easily accessible. So if you're looking for something like that, then this is definitely one you want to take into consideration. Now,